Hey guys, it's V2 Vengeance, and today I will show you how to play. In fact, not me, someone else will show you how to play properly the FV304. I, on the other hand, I'm going to do the exact opposite. You know, one of those times when you have an idea and you know it's completely stupid, but you still give it a shot? Well, this was me a couple of hours ago. In FV304, this tank is fast enough in order to get the hill on mines. Or is it? Looks like it actually is. I've got safe on the hill, but there is a Hellcat on my back, so what should I do? He stops, and I finish him off. So, hill taken by FV304, but if you have the hill, you have to be able to keep it. And put it a little bit on double speed. I get an artillery safe position because I was pretty sure their M44 was aiming at me. And there is a T-34-85. I'm still waiting to have a clear shot on him, and I really can't because of this little house here. And there I go. I track him. Now, I see that instead of just going straight forward me, he wants to go around, and right now I could either man mode or get the hell out, so this is what I'm going to do. Do you guess what is going to happen? Yeah, and now I get to see a really nice bush, so I will not be able to see my own wreck. Yep, and this is when I exited the game because, you know, in fact I realized that I was going to die one fraction of a second before I started falling, so this was pretty stupid. So just so you guys know, it's not a very good idea to get the FV304 on the hill on the mines. Now let's get some real gameplay. Alright, so here is Dr. Octopus in his FV304 on the airfield. Standard battle, and because I think, yeah, there are no encounters on this map, are they? So he is going to do, we hope, the complete opposite of what a fucking noob did in the last sequence of this video on his film. For here he thought he could go on the hill on mines and achieve something. What a noob. So in fact he killed the Hellcat, but maybe that Hellcat would have won the game, who knows, and he just saved it. And here I'm going to put this on double speed for now, because after all most of the artilleries are pretty boring to watch on a gameplay. However, the FV304 is different. Right now you're going to watch how Dr. Octopus is going to land shell after shell on those guys, thanks to the very high firing arc of the FV304 and also the high rate of fire and very good aiming. See, it's not doing a lot of damage, but it's doing this small amount of damage a lot of times and with accuracy, which is important. Another hit on the target that could have been a lot more dangerous for the Tiger if he hit the upper plate. In fact, the upper armor side of the Tiger, because it would have penetrated. I think a plane just went near the camera, and now it was over the FV304. Okay, so I was trying to back away. Not today. I think Desha didn't track. Unfortunately, the scores are 1-2, and his team has made a pretty good push on the southern part, but they are starting to die. So if those guys in the middle die, also that heavy that went a lot forward is going to be dead as well. The Tiger manages to score a kill and gets finished off by the Bert that scored its first kill. So the scores are 2-4. And you know, the games with a lot of artillery, they can be funny if the artilleries remain to play against themselves. So for example, if this in this game GW Panther and 2 Hummels against a GW Panther, an FV304 and a Hummel. The downside of this tank, however, the without the damage, without speaking of the damage, is the fact that the shells travel very slowly to the target. Now this T-43 or T-3485, yes, T-3485 is dead. There is a Stuck coming around this KV-1S and gets stuck. Is this a repair kit? And I don't remember, is that guy going to get away? In fact, let's better shoot. Oh, that was a very good blind shot. The Panzer SFL 4C. Very thinly armored, and he was able to one-shot him. Panzer SFL 5 is also dead. 420 blaze it. He just blazed the hell out of that tank. And he's on 5 kills. The enemy GW Panther also is doing pretty well. He's on 4 kills. And I think he is the one who defended his own base. Sorry, I yawned. So moving on, the little Bert, driven by Dr. Octopus, is also going to defend his own base, and at least he's going to try to do so. The Stug spots for the enemy GW Panther an 8k Chinukai, I think, I'm not entirely sure, and that guy gets killed, but the Stug is also dead. And now there is his Top Gun, and the enemy GW Panther has 5 kills. So this could be interesting. Let's see who's going to get the Top Gun. Will the GW Panther be able to score one more kill? And scores are still in their disadvantage. One shot misses the IRL. However, I know that the IRL, in fact we all know, the IRL has very thin side armor, and not only side armor but top armor. Sorry, I got interrupted a little, and let's continue. VK3601H hit for 101 damage. So, moving on. This tank, as you can see, hasn't got, as I said before, that big of a firepower, and the shell does take a while to travel, so at long distances and on moving targets you have to know how to shoot, but you really get a feeling of that, of how you should be shooting, and you learn pretty quickly. So also about the tier 10 British SPG, I'm not entirely sure. That might be a little troll, but only probably rarely, because it has a frontal armor. The frontal plate is 200 millimeters thick and is pretty well sloped. In fact, it's not 200, it's 152, like the FV215B. And because of that, sometimes shots are going to bounce off that. Also, the same can be said about the GW100, because it has very good side armor. But let's concentrate on the game. Enemy RL is rushing forward, has killed the Hummel. However, our Chiri is a good guy, he can be trusted, and has managed to kill the RL with his 3 shots from the autoloader. And so it's a 3v6. And nothing has happened yet to him. I mean, there is nobody presenting a real threat. And he fires a splash shot that actually hits directly to the VK, which sends him back to the garage. And they killed the tank and they lost the tank, and because it's 2 against 5, that is not a really good trade. Now, the cherry is planning on doing a move. I've put it on 4 times the speed now. And Dr. Octopus is planning on supporting him. However, as you can see, the targets that the cherry is fighting against are in cover, in artillery cover, so he's not able to do a lot about it, but the cherry can handle it. And after all, it's a tier 7 medium tank, and he's against only now a KV2 and 2 Hummels and a GW Panther, and the KV2 probably firing in a cherry might be able to do full damage with its high explosive shell. I've seen it happen a couple of times, so if he meets the KV2 it can be really tricky. Mr. Bert here has seen some bushes being knocked out in his base and is planning on doing a move, and oh my god, this mod with the zoom out, it just zooms out so freaking much. I will manually zoom in, so I'm going to set to free camera and let's see what he's aiming at. Will he take the blind shot? Seems like no, he's going to man mode this. So 4 times the speed, and look at the size of this aiming reticle. Tense moment. Where is the capper? There he is. Okay, so that KV looks like he's aiming the wrong direction and he's going to pay for it. And actually he has 6th sense. This is unbelievable. How did not that KV2 spot him? The Cherry congratulates him on the stealthy kill. The KV2 does the same, and I'm going to keep this on 1 speed, in fact normal speed. Hummel, and that was a really lucky shot. Rushed shot, not fully aimed, killed the Hummel. And now it's a 1-on-1 and there are only 40 seconds of the game remaining. Where is the last Hummel? Because if he's not coming, this is going to be a draw, but there he is. 25 seconds of the game remaining. He rushes his shot, the Hummel does the same, but they both miss, so it's going to be, will he be able to kill the Hummel in 15 seconds, because the Hummel doesn't reload quick enough. So is this a draw or a win? There is a Hummel. 5, 6, 4, 3, 2, last second. He fired and he killed the Hummel when there were no seconds remaining in the game. That is unbelievable. This was pretty epic. So let's see some post-game stats. So 52,000 credits, 4,800 experience. That was 3,209 experience without a premium account, which is huge. And let's see, well, this was a 2 times the first victory, but still 1,400 experience is pretty big. 3,100 damage, most kills of course, and damage from the entire game. And let's see, what medals did he get? Pulse medal, Gorse medal, high caliber, Top Gun, and Defender. Over a very good game, and tense. He killed that guy in the very last second. If that shot missed, yeah, we all know what would have happened, sorry. And 28 shots fired, 18 of them hits, so you can see the average accuracy of the FF4. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please think about rating it, and thank you all for wishing me a happy birthday, in fact for those of you who did, and have an absolutely awesome day or night, depends on when you're watching this video. Bye.